Hi everyone, it's the Assyrian priestess with you. I hope this finds you well. I am shuffling from the Soul Mirror Oracle deck to get some guidance on what we should read about. And I have the Deviant Moon Tarot from Patrick Valenza and the Thoth Tarot here to make any clarifications we might need. So what does the collective need to hear right now? On which subject? I've got a few things come out. Let me choose the one that I like. Well, we have potential, destiny, alignment, and expression with support in the shadow. That looks really cool. It's funny, like I was tuning in just before thinking, you know, what should we read about? And I was like, I want something about our power. And I feel like we've got it. Potential is another word for our power. It's like an unrealized power within. Something that is destined for us, or something that we've always wanted or always felt, always sensed. Like, I really wonder if that stuff is true. I'm still living mine out. But lately I've definitely been connecting to my childhood dreams for myself. So yeah, let me know if you have as well. And often they're related to our creativity. So we'll find that when we're not able to express ourselves, we can have this feeling of being limited, confined, restricted. Okay, first card out is the Three of Swords. Excuse me. So I think there is definitely something here that has wounded you quite greatly, quite emotionally. Or you understand the power of loss. So that is part of your power. Because some people really just do exist on a very two-dimensional la-la land level. Either they sweep everything under the rug, because I meet these people and I just think, how are you so ignorant to your own life? I suspect those kinds of people sweep things under the rug or kind of numb them out with different coping mechanisms. Or they just bypass, you know, because I understand it is easier and more joyful and light to live in, you know, to live eternally as a child and eternally in a summer. But you're not that kind of person. You're not the eternal summer person. You're the person who understands winter. And that is part of your power. Maybe let's see. The next card out we have the Hanged Man. So you might be a Pisces or relate to the idea of submerging yourself into a state of inertia in order to understand something. And yes, this can border on rumination, but not necessarily. Then we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I really do see here that your power is your ability to heal yourself. And you will take the time that you need before you pretend everything's fine again. And before you, before you re-emerge. The Hanged Man is a kind of descent as well. It's being inverted. The above world becomes the underworld. So you have to face some stuff, right? Often painful stuff, but also long-held dreams. Because the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups are definitely linked to long-held dreams of community, family, what really fulfills you. Now, you might have a family that you're growing, that you're building, and so you understand that healing for them is definitely part of your power and potential. It could be that that's actually a goal, to adopt children, foster children, support children in some way. There's also this lovely kind of king and queen in the image who really do seem happy with each other. And, the man you can see is actually has fought battles and lost himself. He's the bald king, which is a symbol from mythology of, a man who understands loss and is wise. But you can see that he's got a very interesting wheel for one of his legs. And he's got a sword in his, hanging from his belt. So he is protective, but also wise. He's been wounded, he's lost in the past, but he's absolutely adored by his family. And so is the mother figure. She's quite plump. She's, birthed and raised kids. Yeah. So your power and potential here. We have the Page of Wands. What inspires you? The Knight of Wands. And the Three of Cups. And I'm using my little wand here very strategically so that this video uploads according to the checks it undergoes. So I hope you can sort of get the sense of these cards. The Page and the Knight, how wonderful. That's you receiving an inspirational, like the Page arrives with a message from the Queen of Fire. And he says, the Queen of Inspiration has a message for you. And the Knight of Wands is even more urgent, and maybe that's you picking it up, going, yes, I'm going for this. And here we have another three. So we've had 2 threes, the Three of Wands and now the Three of Cups. There's an idea you have that is linked to inspiring the community. Oh my goodness. And the 10 of Pentacles in the shadow, and you've just had the 10 of Cups. This is happening a lot for me lately. The mirroring. So maybe, tell me what you think. What does that mean? I'm getting the sense that we're very on track and what we're dreaming into existence will become true. I like this 10 of Pentacles. And it also has, of course, a sad story underneath, I like that Patrick Valenza doesn't ignore the labor of people in wealth. So, if you do have an inspirational idea that is built on community and gathering and, joy, the message here in the 10 of Pentacles is honor those who have labored for this wealth. The ones that maybe you don't see. And maybe that is your power and your strength, that you do honor the people who are erased and marginalized in a lot of our conversations and a lot of our musings. So the Wheel of Fortune in the shadow, we have the Five of Pentacles. That is a few challenges and obstacles getting this thing off the ground. The Strength card, what an amazing Strength card. Ooh, and the Devil. Look at this Devil card. It's the classic devil character. Dancing in glee. So, whilst you're really good at bringing the community together, the community doesn't always see eye to eye. There's a lot of discord in the community. And, you know, we're seeing this everywhere, globally, but it will also affect you and your vision for things. So if you are collaborating with others or trying to, there will be a lot of conversations and meetings and sort of rowdy moments where everyone is trying to get their point across. Your potential and your power is definitely in offering ease and comfort to people in times of crisis, in times of discord. You can see the Queen of Cups offering the gentleman in the Five of Wands image, you know, an offering, a cup of her empathy and her healing waters. Your potential is definitely in grappling with the difficult things in life, grappling with disharmony. Maybe you do work in community, policy. Maybe you're actually a security guard or a police officer. That's the Strength card. You know, you have to assert physical power sometimes, or authoritative power. If you're not, then this is the power of your will. You can see the strong man is grappling with a shark-like creature. Now, the Devil making his entrance is interesting, because we had the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and now the Devil. So I would say the warning here is, if you are a master manifester and whatever you want just happens whenever you need it to, be careful of, you know, honoring what is enough and being grateful for what you do have. I guess it's also be careful of the charming stranger who walks in and says, well, look how far you've come, I can double it. I can grow it for you. The Devil is a deal that we make based on our desires. Okay, we've had the Wheel of Fortune again. So you do have a fated purpose to undertake. Followed by the Death card. Whoa. I feel like you really do. You do some sort of big job. So you could actually be a midwife or a palliative care nurse or someone who, you know, you could even be a crisis comms writer for a minister. You know, like that's the Five of Wands to me as well. The Chariot, oh, look at this, 10 of Wands. So we've had 3 tens. 4 of Wands. I'm going to put the 4 of Wands over the Death card. So you've got a lot of tens in this reading, meaning you are someone who does attain what you want. You go for what you want. You know the value of hard work. You know, the Chariot card, someone with drive, but someone who knows who they are. Like, you understand that all roads lead to Rome, and Rome is your destiny, right? Rome is the center of the universe. Rome is that metaphor here for all you want. Now, you've had the Three of Swords, the Death card, the Strength card, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're someone who knows and has transformed many times in your lifetime, and you've built a lot. You've built community, you've built property, you've built things, and you work hard. It can be, you know, I have no doubt you've got some calluses on your hands. Here with the Ten of Wands, you know, this is someone who has labored but understands the necessity of labor, because it's a cold winter and someone has to collect the firewood, right? If we want to keep the house and home warm. And I see that there is a union of sorts on its way for you. I've been getting that message a bit. So if you are a person who is already in a long-term relationship, then it's going to a new level. It's going to maybe a new premises, or you will be inviting children, both fostered, adopted, or birthed into your home, or animals of some kind. You could also be going to the next level of like building a property together, like building a cabin or building a farm, or, you know, getting chickens, hobby farm kind of stuff. That's Four of Wands. If you are actually single, and I'd say you're over the age of 30 or close to it, because 3 tens is 30, then that's when the union comes. It could even be 40, because we have another X here. So you're a later in life person who will partner. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. There's no need to impress people. And there's no need to outsmart the devil. And the Star. Well, that's nice. The Star comes after the Tower card. So you have really... You understand how human psychology kind of works, for better or for worse. Don't overextend yourself in this new relationship. No need to impress anybody. It will just harm yourself. Stay in your deep, receptive feminine. The Star. Okay, any other messages we need to know about our power? Looks like you don't need to do anything at all. Looks like you're really on track. Like, you get how it goes. I love this Four of Swords card. It's just beautiful. Four of Swords is really understanding, and I said this at the beginning, didn't I? Oh, you had the Hanged Man. You had the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. This is the person who knows the value of retreating, meditating, healing. You don't have to outdo yourself. If you come into union and you're someone who is weathered and gone through a lot, you don't have to perform perfection, because maybe you're thinking, well, you know, this is my new partner and I've got to give them my all. But no, you don't. You just need to receive. You need to rest. You need to just... I love how he's offering the Star the water. Oh gosh, here's this other guy. Lately there's been two guys as well. Is this happening for you? Someone out there has two suitors, or you're in a relationship and there's someone trying to come in. Judgment, Temperance. I love the Temperance card. Yeah, you've got a lot of recovery cards with a Fool in the shadow. You find yourself at a place where you've gone through the upheaval. The upheavals are over for now. It's really your time to recuperate, to rejuvenate, to receive, to bring yourself back to life, to engage in matters of the mind, body and spirit with equilibrium. The this is the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. Look how awesome this 9 is. Oh, she's divine. I'm trying to cover the Temperance card. So yeah, tell me if this is annoying. It's receiving. It's time to receive for you. You've done the hard yards, so congratulations. I feel like you're at the end of a journey, really. And a new one is coming that will be deeply fulfilling, especially if you honor your energy and what you need. And that will be the most powerful option for you. So I hope this, was meaningful. Thank you for joining me if you've stayed this far. I will leave you, as always, with my love and courage until we meet again. Bye for now.